Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Here we go.
Love from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 38 out of the play. And it'll be first down, Packers. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Taken in by Dobbs. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Jacobs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Love now on 3rd and goal. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Ready, go. Ready.
Love looking to pass. Has it in close. Touchdown, Green Bay. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. His first throw is an interception. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. That's reeled in by Jayden Reed. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 13-0 lead. Jaden Reed the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41. Throwing now, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Robinson on the inside give. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. 8 yards to dig him partially out of that hole, and it's going to be 3rd and 7. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it 3rd and 7. Daniels from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. They send a receiver in motion right. They'll run it with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs.
Man, what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Play fake, it's Love. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's on the move. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 20-zip lead. Jordan Love, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. McManus on for the extra point. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. He's going to push one deep down. Big gain downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Commanders pushing for points. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. To throw, Daniels. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down and 10. Daniels. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Thrown on first down, Love. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now Daniels to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Mike Samra still makes the play.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So they're left facing third and long. Now Daniels off the play action. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Packers take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Here's Love to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Caught near the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Right?
Complete to Jaden Reed. First and goal at the 10-yard
They
line.
motion the tight end over. Jacobs has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
And they pick him off again. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. Packers pick it up. And the Packers give a whole bunch back on an awful return. But the key takeaway is they've got the takeaway.
Boy, that call came at just the right time to rip a hole in the defense. And it should have been a play that knocked them on their backs and led to points. One player's tireless effort stole the ball, stole the momentum, stole the show, and averted a complete disaster.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 17. This one's caught. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers again coming to the line for 2.
The Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
His return starts at the 5.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Daniels now. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
3rd down to give to Robinson. And he's brought down after getting this up across the 15. 4 yards, narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a 1st down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on 1st and 2nd down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Has a man. It's Ertz. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Takes the handoff, now Love. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Toward the sideline and caught by Reed. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Loves to throw again. Chased out to his right. That's cut beyond the marker. They find 21 yards and get the 1st down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone cover.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Packers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. And now, once again, here come the Packers trying for 2.
Will set up for the two-point
Putting the tight end in motion. Love from the gun. He has it. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. On now is McManus to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A toss now to Robinson. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Play fake here. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
There are so many fundamental details to play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB does it, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's brought down for a loss. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers authoring a blowout here. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Let's go.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Completes this one to Kraft. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. He gets a lock behind one, deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. He's on the move. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts at the 3.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's going to be tackled after getting it up to the 28. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Thrown with the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
So this is a Packers win. And if they could play at this level every time out, now their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.